You're watching Lagos Television, the voice of Lagos.
Good afternoon and welcome to the news at noon on Lagos Television. I am Omoumi Okewu. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has directed the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State to restore law and order in the state following the burning of some local government secretariats by hoodlums. The IGP's directive comes after President Bola Tinubu ordered the Nigerian Police Force to protect local government secretariats in Rivers State against incursion by arsonists and vandals. The president urged all political actors to de-escalate the situation and discourage their supporters from engaging in violence or destructive actions. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Police Force has debunked being partisans in the just concluded Rivers State local government elections. The force public relations officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, who said this at a press briefing held in Lagos on the post-local government post-crisis, stressed that the force acted according to a subsisting court order by the State's High Court dated September 4, 2024, requesting security agents to provide security during the exercise.
The Nigerian Police Force was served with an order of injunction by the Federal High Court made on the 19th of July 2024, barring the police from participating in the local government elections, deeming it unlawful. Based on the legal advice received from the first legal office, the Inspector General of Police ordered the Rivers State Police Command to abide by the ruling of the Federal High Court and also communicated the same to the Governor of Rivers State via a letter with reference number CH3514/IGP-SEC/ABJ/volume 38/260, dated 2nd October 2024.
Adejobi also noted that the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, ordered officials of the force in Rivers State to unseal the local government council secretariats to maintain law and order.
The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, PhD, NPM, directed the immediate unsealing of all local government council secretariats in Rivers State, which were previously sealed when violence erupted in the state over who controls the local government secretariats between elected chairmen whose tenure expired and caretaker committee inaugurated by the state government, which matter was pending in court. The decision to unseal the local government secretariat was informed by the need to maintain neutrality in the political development in the state and align smooth functioning of democratic institutions in Rivers State.
While condemning the violence and attacks on the council secretariats, Adejobi reiterated the IGP's commitment in upholding democratic principles and fostering peace and unity in the country. President Bola Tinubu has identified frivolous appeals, alleged intimidation of judges by lawyers, and judgments delivered on grounds of technicalities as some of the major challenges impending the war against corruption in Nigeria. President Tinubu said this while declaring open the 6th Economic and Financial Crimes Commission National Judicial Institute's capacity building workshop for justices and judges at the National Judicial Institute in Abuja. Represented by his Deputy Vice President Kashim Shettima, the President described the capacity building workshop as a platform to collectively raise a strong voice against Nigeria's common enemy called corruption.
All the anti-corruption agencies for solutions to these mandates. I believe it is in our lives and collective interest to close fast and aggressively tackle this common enemy. It is on this note that I want to thank the leadership of the National Judicial Institute (NJI) and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) for initiating this year's seminar of prosecutors and judicial officers.
As the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, commended the efforts of the current leadership of anti-graft agencies in the country, noting that the law enforcement agencies must begin to see judicial officers as partners in the anti-graft campaign in Nigeria.
It behoves us to ensure that our decisions reflect an understanding and appreciation of the dynamics of the economic and financial systems, as well as global best practices in this regard. Accordingly, the importance and necessity of capacity building programs such as this cannot be overemphasized.
Speakers say though the menace of corruption is not peculiar to Nigeria, the dimension of the crime across the country requires value orientation among citizens and in key agencies of government. Vice President Kashim Shettima has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to fostering a strong partnership with the private sector to drive Nigeria's economic growth and industrialization. Speaking during a meeting with a team from the Nigerian Economic Summit ahead of the group's 30th Nigerian Economic Summit, the Vice President noted that the government's pro-business policies and focus on improving key infrastructure such as power are designed to create an environment where businesses can thrive. Special Advisor to the President on the Nigeria Economic Council and Climate Change, Rukayat El-Rufai, emphasized the need for action, calling on the group to localize global discussions to ensure post-summit coordination and impactful outcomes. Chairman of the Central Planning Committee for the 30th Nigeria Economic Summit and Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, Omoboyede Ulusoya, said the 30th Nigeria Economic Summit is a pivotal platform for discussing regulatory reforms essential for economic competitiveness.
Largely economic growth, that's what we all want. We want to see double-digit growth. This government has indicated that that is their agenda. We would like to support and put in place all the necessary tools and policies that will allow government to be able to achieve that.
He adds that key events will include the meeting with CEOs from Francophone countries and sections that will tackle topics like local pharmaceutical manufacturing and energy sector dynamics, aiming to foster collaboration among stakeholders for sustainable development. The Central Bank of Nigeria has assured Nigerians not to panic as it has put in place policies to ensure that all monies deposited in financial institutions across the country are secured. A statement by the Apex Bank's Acting Director of Corporate Communications, Hakama Ali, reassured the public of its unwavering commitment to ensuring the stability and reliability of the Nigerian financial system. This development comes following a fresh uproar across the country warning customers of certain banks to immediately withdraw their deposits as the licenses of those banks had been withdrawn by the CBN. The statement adds that the Apex Bank actively ensures that banks adhere to established regulations and best practices to maintain the integrity of the financial system, with regular stress testing conducted to identify potential vulnerabilities, helping to ensure that financial institutions are resilient. The CBN says it has also established a memorandum of understanding with the various countries where Nigerian bank subsidiaries are located. In sports, Nigeria's Flamingos were forced to a 1-1 draw by Mexico in a friendly game. The friendly was part of a build-up to the FIFA Under-17 Women's Championship, which kicks off next week. We have more in our sports reports.
Public, the coach Bankole Olowokere Tutot side used the friendly game as preparations for this year's FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Dominican Republic. Faridat Abdulkarim gave Flamingos the lead in the 33rd minute. However, Mexico equalized with 3 minutes left in the first half. Nigeria are in Group A with hosts Dominican Republic, Ecuador and New Zealand and will open their campaign against New Zealand on October 16. 2024. At the 2022 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in India, Flamengo finished third. Elsewhere, Atletico Madrid winger Rashidat Ajibade has been crowned Spanish Liga F Player of the Month of September, capping off an incredible run of form for the club. The 24-year-old Nigerian sensation dazzled throughout the month, scoring 5 goals and providing 2 assists in 4 league matches for Atletico. Her exemplary performance left opponents in surprise and solidified her status as one of the league's top talents. Ajibade beat other top players to the award, edging out Barcelona's Ewa Pajo, Real Madrid's Caroline Weir, Levante Balladona's Maria Lumplat, and Athletic Club Femino's Nera Nevado. The former FC Robo player is currently the second leading scorer in the Spanish Liga F, trailing only Pajo in the Golden Boot race. Her consistency has once again earned her recognition following a similar accolade earlier in March 2024 when she was named Atletico's Player of the Month. Finally, Manchester United had to strike against AC Milan.
That's the news, but for more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Please remember to call the Lagos toll-free line 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Thanks for watching the news at noon. I am Omomi Okeo.